excited and quietly optimistic. Feel that we go into this tournament in a really strong position. I probably won't be, really excited until a day or two before the game, because the reality is, for us, the preparation, for myself, for the players, the focus is completely on the task. We get in on day one in Auckland, our training camp. We work on our game plan. We focus on how we can improve every time, and so we're not going to get carried away with the opposition and who we're playing and what it's going to be like. We all know that, but certainly it's going to be a really, really exciting tournament to play in. So proud of Woodsy. And it's nothing that he doesn't deserve. I think we've probably seen this season that what he can do in terms of a complete consistency of games and goals and records, and no doubt for me that in this upcoming tournament and the upcoming season, he's going to just keep kicking on and going further and further. So it's great for us, it's great for Woodsy, and all we want, like we do for all of our players, but certainly as we're talking about Woodsy, we want him to keep improving and putting him in a position where we can get him more goals and help the team in return. There's never ever been a doubt about Costa's ability. I think we can all see that, and the most pleasing thing for me was that since he had the conversation with me about not being a part of the March window, which I know would have been a difficult decision for him to take, his performances were really, really strong. Scored some goals, he played extremely well, and he was doing things that I was looking for previously, and there was he looked like there was a slight change in him, and so that's what I want. That was all I want. I want Costa at his very best. I would say I really have a high opinion of Costa, and I think on his day he can hurt any national team that we play against. Genuinely, he can hurt any national team we play against. However, I just want more of his best days, and I think now, given the response from him, I feel really confident that we've got Costa coming back in the squad. He's going to add to this squad immensely, and we have a player that again just adds another dynamic to the team and is a real dangerous player, and really pleased that he's back in. When I first saw Dane and when he made his debut, I remember exactly the point. I was sat on my couch Saturday night, and I called up the team manager, and I'm like, we need to figure out a way of getting him to play for New Zealand. And what I saw was not only his technical ability, and he was real comfortable on the ball, he was confident on the ball. A couple of times he's got the ball in tight situations and he's just done a little, dropped his shoulder and just showed a huge amount of confidence. But physically, he's an athlete. He's quick, he's sharp, he's strong, real strong for a 17-year-old. But I think the biggest thing for me, like when with a lot of our younger players that we've brought in, I think what I've been looking for is character and bravery, and he showed that immensely in his debut, and consequently the games after that. I've never seen him really panic or fold under pressure, which you would sort of get with younger players. So I've got a huge amount of faith in him, without putting too much pressure on him, because we obviously we want to take care of him and not throw him in at the deep end, and really we want to do it the right way, which we will. But certainly he is a player that I think he's got a huge future. I think he really can be a player that can help us now. I don't think anything at the Confederations Cup will faze him. I really don't. And not only that, he's got the physical attributes to be able to deal with any problem situations around him. So I'm pleased that he's in the squad. We've got some really, really good players, and I know not only a tournament like this, what it can and will do for some of our players, but also just so they can prove as well that we've got some seriously good players. And the one thing I know about our players, when I've talked about Kiwi spirit and mentality, One thing's for sure, I know our players will step up. They won't be afraid of any single team we play against. They won't be afraid of any challenge. And for sure, I know at the end of this tournament, however far we go, we will, the footballing world will see this New Zealand team's good, and we've got some seriously good players on the team. So I'm excited, I really am excited, because this is what we've worked hard now for the last few years.